Need some music for design specifically for this.
I shall be back. Okay, application form finished. And if I get it, I'll be working with PCs and whatnot, which is a good thing for me. If I get it. I'll be back. I need a drink.
Alright. Hey, Beanie, what's up? Oh, 11,000 isn't that bad. We will be starting the podcast fairly soon. It's going to be about, let's see, I don't know, 4 minutes. I lost 200,000 souls once, Beanie. Yes, that's true. I did beat the game. You barely beat the second boss? Wow. As soon as these two guys come back, we'll start it, I guess.
Alright. Hey,
I don't know. I just guys this out. Okay. Fine, okay. Yes, sorry, Bob.
User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh,
just in time.
The one devil.
Hey, Rich, you've seen my backyard. You know how big it is.
No, I haven't.
kind of.
I said Rich.
I know.
There's not a lot of grass.
No. But I'd still have to mow it well, not really mow, but take the weed whacker to it since there's a shit ton of rocks and all that.
Right.
That sounds a little bit.
As soon as
Yeah.
Kane. Well, now that you're here, we're just waiting on Kane.
We have
You know what?
foxtails starting to grow back there, so
That one down the crapper. It ain't worth even recognizing as a pun that I made.
So, I know you're
No.
saying waiting on Kane,
Yeah,
but it
there he
sounds
is.
like you're saying waiting on Gay.
Okay.
So fuck you.
Waiting on gay.
I mean,
Think of
okay.
what?
Alright, well, since we're all here, why don't we get this started?
We weren't waiting for you to come out as gay because we already knew that shit.
Anyway,
Yeah.
shut up. This
Hey,
podcast,
was
chat.
recorded on 5th of...
April 4th of
You know what?
2017.
Go for it.
with his
You guys
dear
start
captain,
the-
the first mate,
Today,
And
podcast
a
was
pound of
recorded on the
fuck
5th of
geek.
April,
and the
2017.
third mate.
Enjoy the podcast.
That's the stupidest intro
That was
ever.
weak.
Try it again.
Not because Ted was ruining it.
One person. Let's let Kane do
No,
it.
my shit was actually better because it involved a damn title. And he just went there and talked like a damn fool. Now, he did some shit right there.
Wow.
he was simply
That
telling
is
the date
interesting.
of what we were, or when
Oh, you
we were
don't?
recording / broadcasting this shit.
We're broadcasting right now.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. Just go ahead and let the Brit, you know.
Yeah,
This is
let's
this
Kane.
is how-
Kane, do your work.
This is
Come
how
on.
the Revolutionary War should have went.
I am waiting
Yeah.
for Ted to shut
Alright.
the fuck up.
I mean,
Oh,
he's not
keep
wrong.
Are you done, Ted? Are you done?
No, I'm Ted. Get
Let
it
him-
right.
Are you done?
Let's get this over with. Come on.
Today, podcast was recorded on the 5th of April, 2017. Have fun.
Fourth.
It's 5th, fuck you.
It's the fourth now. All right, so that's the
Okay,
British
fine.
side. Ted, do the American side.
This podcast was recorded on 4th of April 2010. I hope y'all have a damn good day. And the podcast is here.
Can you do that without having your internet cut out?
I'm just gonna start this.
No.
Anyway, welcome to the Rocket Lounge podcast, episode 6. We are live, nice and dandy. You've got
Ain't no safe space.
we got a few people here on the live stream. So
Totally no
why don't we
safe
go
space.
ahead and introduce to those who do listen that not during the live stream, who they're listening to. So we've got Farmer Ted.
He's going to safe space.
We've got Lord Von Kane.
Good evening.
And we've got
Fuck you,
MattyBot.
Hello.
The dildo.
And you've got me, your captain, your host for this podcast. For all of those who don't know or what this live stream is, this is a podcast again, like I'm saying. It usually ends up for about an hour. And we'll see where it goes. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. So today's topic and general idea is going to be about AAA versus indie development. And the reason we bring this up is because we have two games we'd like to discuss. One being Mass Effect Andromeda versus Nier Automata. Hopefully I said that right.
I just want to point out, Nier Automata is an indie game.
It
Yep.
isn't?
It isn't. It's made
Well-
by the same people who made Drakengard, aka Square Enix.
You know what I mean. Let's just say those two versus, like,
Well,
say...
you know the motto. If we ain't heard of them, they ain't at AAA.
Alright, how about this? We'll say... Alright, let's say... Let's do Nier Automata with Mass Effect, since those are AAA, with Well, what's a new one that just came out? That's indie, or that's good in general. Yeah, I'll use Bastion and the guys who made Bastion, Supergiant Games. They're indie. They made Transistor and Bastion. All right, so we saw what you can do with a lot of money. Hence Mass Effect and Nier Automata.
You could always use playing with own Battlegrounds.
Battlegrounds. Oh, Battlegrounds. I haven't played that yet.
I know none of us played it, but I don't think none of us played fucking thingy yet either. Let me just double check if Nier is actually made by Square Enix. I'm pretty sure it is.
It might be. It looks like it is.
Yeah, it is.
So, one thing I did read is the developer of Nier Automata, he got tired of AAA games that are coming out, so he decided to make his own. And we all saw the success he got. He just recently reached 1 million sold units for Nier Automata, which is a hell of a thing to accomplish just for like a new IP, I think? Is it new?
No.
Okay,
it's a second game.
Established, I guess I should say. For that short amount of time. So he sought out to do what he wanted to do, and he did it. However, we have Mass Effect now. Some people like it, some people don't. I know we talked about Mass Effect a lot in previous podcasts, so I'm not going to dwell too much on it. It's mostly about the development cycle, or just development in general. A lot of people don't realize that development gets in the way of a lot of things. Money gets in the way of a lot of things. And when you have money, you get to make the rules. That's the golden rule I was taught when I went into development school. And when you realize this, then you're going to go look at things in a new light, so to speak. So what you got to realize is that if you can't make the person with the most money happy, then your game's going to be shit. But with that comes, hey, maybe that fucking higher up doesn't know what the fuck makes a good game. So now you have angry fans, which hence Mass Effect, with all those stupid animations. A lot of people came in and out, and we got the end result. So,
LOL.
Exactly.
Someone with no fucking experience.
Exactly. So what I want to talk about is what the fuck has to happen for these guys to realize how to make a good game. Why don't we start off with you, Kane?
Why always me?
Because I want to hear you less.
You're the minority.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck it. this is what's wrong with gaming. Fucking white Trump elitists like you two.
Excuse me. I ain't no Trump elitist.
You knew that one was gonna damn fall over like a damn pail.
Jokes aside, thing is, this would never really probably change unless the people who they hire up, so to speak, to get replaced, and they won't get replaced for a long time, or die. Which sounds morbid as all hell, but it's just going to be a thing that's going to happen. Because they have the mindset of outdatedness. I mean, what worked back in their time don't work now, and they still think it will work, or they treat it like as if they're in the movie business or anything like that. They see it completely from a different perception. Games it's always hard to get down to what actually the problem and what causing it. It's usually always just the higher up who don't know the correct way to go around things, or necessarily the higher up don't know what consumers want. But then you still have the problem where how much would Mass Effect Andromeda was pre-ordered to Hell and Kingdom Come, which fucking No Man's Sky would pre-ordered to Hell and Come. Pre-orders don't fucking help a business. But they do help a business, not game.
I don't mind pre-orders that much, because it does help in a way. Sure, they're a pain in the ass, but I really don't see how people can be such babies about it.
I understand how they can be good. But the way I'm seeing it is, yes, they're good for a company standpoint. It's a way for them to generate more money. It's a way for them to keep improving upon the game. But then you have the marketing team or the PR team or the higher ups who say, you know what, these guys are willing to throw money at this game just because they're a fan of it. Let's make it more intensified and throw all of us can throw money at the game. Let's make it even more ridiculous and more expensive. And then you get what happened with fucking Deus Ex Mankind. remember that bullshit.
Please elaborate.
No, I actually don't remember what the fucking pre-order, but it was like 18 of pre-order.
You're disconnecting there, Kane.
Am I?
Yeah, you were.
Try it again, bud. You'll hit it this time.
You'll get there one day. Alright,
Ted,
so...
I don't know why, but you're fucking infected with me with your shitty internet.
You infected me, too.
Oi!
Earlier it was Rocket League for me. I think Kane, or Ted's just fucking
I
us.
have a logical explanation. You fuckers don't.
I do have a logical
I got
explanation.
tornadoes coming my way, and therefore the weather's gonna be fucking my shit in the ass.
That's
No, also,
why...
my internet will be fucking up lately. I actually need to have speak to fucking BT about it. Anyway, it says just some down and said it's pre-orders. The issue pre-orders I have isn't the it's the reason they're there. It's when the higher ups get their hands on it. It's like, oh hey, let's incentivize people to shove all their money into pre-orders, and it just harms the game rather than helps the game.
I suppose. For me, it's too many hands in the pot. If you're trying to make a chili, you don't want 3 different fucking chefs in there. You need just one, maybe 2 for a second advice, but that's it. You don't need all these people who think they are the chefs going in there and changing shit.
Can I just... I always hated that analogy because it makes sense to some degree, but at the same time it does not. It's like, what the real analogy is, you don't want too many chefs working on the same single dish. That's what the real analogy is, because every freaking restaurant has several chefs in the fucking kitchen. They just want to do different bits.
They've got...
I can attest to that with the fast food. There's a shit ton of people in the back.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll
like-
give you
like-
that one, I
like-
guess. But,
Let's say Matt, for example, he's probably in McDonald's or something. There's probably like 5 different chefs doing one different thing each.
No, I'm not in McDonald's, and
Wendy's.
kind
or
of.
It's whatever.
basically I got it where most people are either doing one particular item and have one method of doing so. But yes, I get where he's going on it.
It's the
If
same.
you look in an actual professional kitchen, one person's doing steaks, one person doing salads, one person doing soups, etc.
And that will be the same thing for game development as well. I'm sure we're going to agree on this with if you work with people. They're always going to be one person doing one thing, another one doing another thing. It's when it becomes to 3 people trying to do one thing. 3 different creative people with the same status, i.e. higher end, i.e. the guys who get the final say. That's when shit starts to go downhill. Or in the case of what I think was Mass Effect Andromeda pushed around a few times with different development teams?
yeah, a lot of people wanted to go in and do some stuff here and there, and
Because
some people disagreed on some things, so they quit. So now other people had to come in, like we said in the previous podcast, and they had to basically learn what the hell they were doing. And then by the time they cut out, they're like, "Fuck this shit! I don't even want to be a part of this anymore."
Yeah, also at that point, like I'm in the mindset. Right, I'm in the mindset of a consumer more than the developer, but I do understand it is at the point where it probably became too much of a shit show, where it's like 5 different spices that completely conflict with each other in the game. You should always start over. That's my mindset. But I understand that's like $10,000s of waste of money then. Hours of wasted time, and you don't want to do that. You don't. I understand that because I've done that plenty of times myself, where I worked in something for like 5 hours straight, and then it's like, well, fuck, I did too much and I ruined it. I don't want to start over. Just throw it out.
Just throw it out.
Yeah, like I throw it out, like just finish it up and then chuck it out for consumer use, kind of thing. Have I done that again? Because this was back in Beyond days, by the way. This was back when I was doing all sorts of fucking fucked up shit. Yeah, it's like I understand it, but at the same time, it's one of the things where it would have been better if people just, okay, we're the new team, let's just refresh, let's see what we can salvage. If anything we couldn't salvage, fuck it.
Problem with that is, let me interrupt here for a quick second. Platinum says, if in doubt, throw it out. The problem with that is, development takes money.
Basically waste time, you waste money,
Waste your money a lot.
resources.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's take for example the animation. That's what everyone's on about right now. So, I don't know about the other guys, but I actually heard from from another podcast that the reason why the animations are so jank is because during the initial, what do you call when they put those dots around people's faces to capture their face animation?
Motion cam?
Yeah, so when they do that stuff, apparently what you're meant to do in animation is keep a straight face, like just no smirk or anything. What happened is the person who was doing it at the time had a slight smirk. So whatever you fucking do, your character was fucking retarded because every single facial animation had that slight smirk in it.
Alright, so the problem,
And
the thing with that is...
And as I'm about to carry on with what you say, if you notice that way too late, and you said, oh shit, we're going to do this again, you won't. Because redoing it means hiring the actor again, setting up all the equipment, doing it all. That's like hours and days and probably even
That's
weeks.
for body modes, yes. But the thing with that
this is facial. This is facial only.
Right. Well, the thing with that is they have animators after that for that specific reason. Like, if you see these mocap little videos you see on YouTube for like Uncharted or Last of Us, for example, they talk, they act it out and everything. But they always have, so when they have the voice, they do that, but they have an animator on the side who's looking at the mocap, and it's not always going to be good. That's fine. That's why they're there. They're there to clean up the job. That's what Mass Effect needed. They needed people who always stay there and not do what they did. I feel like they had too much, how do I say this? Animation going on in the fucking game. Like, it's great for the players, but as a development standpoint, that's fucking hell. Over 1,400 fucking NPCs that could talk? Are you kidding me? You know how much time that takes to make sure the mouths and lip movements work and everything? You're looking at so many people trying to do this.
And that's only on the animation, my point. There was another thing that someone mentioned before about the whole how the dialogue sounded bland and shit. And
well, I can't attest to that. That's just bad casting, I guess.
No, that isn't bad casting because you got people like Natalie Portman, who meant to be one of the female shepherd, I think, the female main character, I mean, and she sounds boring. And then there's actually a reason for it. It's because if you think about, for example, we can take what we do, voice recording and whatnot. We do it on the day, with one take, kind of thing. We all know what we're doing.
We do a couple takes. Yeah,
we do a couple of takes, but we get what I mean.
I'm still trying to get you guys to be more believable.
Yeah, right. That's just skill for us at the moment. But we're
noobs.
We're
fucking noobs.
You are, yes.
Even then, even with the skills, we still. Even you are, Richard. I'm sorry, you're an amateur still.
But I don't. When I voice act, I actually make it believable, even if it's not as good.
No. What I'm meaning is, we all amateurs. You have more.
You're
experience.
a bit more veteran than we are, but you're still amateur level.
Anyway, getting back to the point is.
Let's skip the kiss ass. Yeah.
Yeah. This. What happened is instead of having one entire, like, let's say 1 week of just voice acting and whatnot, they're doing it over a series of months and weeks and even years, and then it's changing from different voice or audio directors, and even then, even the voice director didn't change. His mind may change several months down the line, and these conversations aren't done in one take because apparently there's like all sorts of fucking different voice things you probably never hear from the main character, from Natalie Portman, for example. So she was just going through the motions in that time. Like, I've started, like, there's no...
Yeah, just got sick of it, kind of thing.
Yeah, because there's so many things going after another. It is why Peter Dinklage sounded so crap in Destiny. And you think to yourself, why is this happened? And that's what happened. It's the length, there's so much stuff. It's why when you see games that don't have a lot of voice acting, or very tight stuff, like Stanley Parable, for example, Bastion, for example, that's one main voice actor who probably did the lines and then, going through knowing the thing, they could put more emphasis in what's going on. And then you got something like Mass Effect where the Natalie Portman may be saying hi several fucking times. Like, everyone sees the advert of the guy recording voice lines for a NatSab, and he's literally saying the same thing, like over and over and over and over and over and over, and he's getting bored as he's going along.
Yeah, I can attest, or any person working in fast food or behind that fucking register will attest to that. You just go through the fucking motions. Oh god, it's boring.
Yeah, you're going with emotions. You're getting boring. You're not paying attention anymore. You're droning. Your voice going monotone.
What about you,
That's
Ted?
what's happening.
What do you think?
You know, can you finish your line and then I'll talk about the topics we've addressed because I'm
That's
ready to say what I need to say.
I'm pretty much finished, man. It's that's the reason why I think this stuff happens, because it's people focusing on trying to do too much when they could do little. They should do less than too much. That's
Share the load is basically what you're saying.
Actually, I wanted to go on. Actually, I'll just say it later.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's something I actually want to discuss later.
Good.
A podcast.
So,
TV, I mean.
Anyway, back to the original rant we were on about when it came to producing a product. You'll see this in any fucking form of entertainment, really. Would it be literature, when it comes to movies, games. When it comes to producing a product, I firmly believe that outside sources, such as, producers and shit, limit as much as possible to ensure that the product stays true to the original vision that the developer or director had in mind when it came to producing the thing. That way, both consumer and developer also stay on the same page. Like, you'll see this sometimes with game trailers that come out after each other, and you'll see a big shift in what you thought was going to be promised because of this. I can't really name any bad examples right now, but I'm pretty sure we've all seen something where the game has changed due to the trailers. This is because there's been a change in the direction because of outside sources and the director itself. When it comes to pre-orders, it's kind of a consumer-based decision whether or not it's worth your investment. I'm fine with them as long as they're not a crutch for developers, especially the studios that fund these projects. But I also don't want to be fucking led bullshit and buy into things that aren't worth my time when they can't even deliver a finished product.
Can I slightly interrupt for one thing on that pre-order thing? There is a good way to do pre-orders, and there's also a bad way. A bad way, I'm going to say flat out, Total War Warhammer. Oh hey, let's take an entire chunk of an existing faction.
Why is it always Warhammer with you?
No, because it's the most significant one that I can think
Why
of.
is it always Resident Evil with you?
But you don't hear me talk about every other example with
I'm just
Resident
using it
Evil.
as the example here, right?
With Kane, it's like everything Warhammer.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I was making a point, though.
It's fair, because it's a good point.
I'm not saying it is fair, I'm just
pre-order.
asking, why is it always Warhammer?
Because it's the first thing
Because it's the most prominent thing you'll think of.
Yeah, the most prominent thing. Right, when you think of bad pre-orders, I think the first three things is Total War Warhammer, Mankind Divided, and the third one I actually don't remember. Mankind Divided being the worst one.
For...
Oh, we can think of Eternal Crusade, LOL. That turned out pretty bad.
Let's not talk about that. That's a disaster shit show. Holy shit.
So yeah, you saw how it started out. It fucking was great. The idea was fucking good on paper. But you saw the thing just be ripped out of it. It just got gutted and death.
Yeah.
This wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, that was a case of way too much and too much promise. That's the Peter Molyneux effect.
Case in point, that Linger, it didn't have the money to do what it needed to do. It was ambitious and I admired it, but I definitely recognize it didn't have the money or the resources to do what it needed to do.
I will admit, it is cases such as the Dead Linger and to some degree even Sue Generis, which I am still eagerly waiting for, and I'm fucking thankful that it's still doing well. I'm thankful that it's still being made, but it's cases like that actually turn me away from kickstarting for games.
I'm actually a little worried about Battalion 1944. That's a game I backed about almost a year ago. I just saw gameplay footage for that, and that's an indie development. The good thing is they are listening to the fans, which is great. Like, don't get me wrong, but from what I've seen so far on their footage, it looks a little. I read in the comments someone said jumpy. Think CS:GO, but just a lot more jumps, I guess you could say. I'm hoping it doesn't feel like CS:GO a lot. I'm more looking towards a Call of Duty kind of feel, the old style. But if you see this footage, go to Battalion 1944. It's promising, yes, but I hope they kind of refine and make it look a little less like that CS:GO feel for it.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to go across the corner and BAM! Right there. I just get shot in the face after one bullet.
Anyway, you know, I'll use Warhammer as an example when it comes to my argument for pre-orders. I don't want to have to feel like I need to pre-order just to get fed a part of the game that should have been there. I don't want to have to pre-order just to feel like I'm getting something in return for a half-baked product. I'm fine with pre-ordering something if that means it funds the developers and gives me future content in an already polished game. That's fine. I'm fine with getting rewards just for doing it when they're already ready to go and they just want to, you know, give that to those who are willing. That's fine, because sometimes, you know, they still have paychecks to file and all that.
Oh yeah.
And they still have to feed themselves, so... Especially indie developers.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Good luck with finding funding. That shit's fucking competitive.
Oh yeah.
I can imagine.
I mean, there is one company I'll always pre-order, and that's literally based on the fact that I know they would deliver top-notch games, and that is Amplify Studio, the creators of the Endless Space, Endless Legend, and Dungeon of the Endless.
Oh yeah. I'm really enjoying what they've pumped out.
Yeah,
I like them.
The games they make are really high touch quality. I gush over them essentially, and I'm willing to pre-order the game because it's like, yeah,
you're getting a product that's worth the money.
I know I'm getting what I want in return. It's not even a bonus or anything. They're a nice extra. I just want that game. I want it like, okay, this is something I'm gonna get when it comes out. I might as well do it now, kind of thing. Yeah. But then there are games like Mankind Divided or Total War Warhammer or I can't think of another one off the top of my head. Did Resident Evil 7 come with any like pre-order DLC thing? You're like, oh, you pre-ordered now, you get something. Richard?
So that's it again?
Did Resident Evil 7 come out with like, if you pre-order, you get a DLC for free or something like that?
I think it was a starter pack. It was only like, hey, they give you herbs and a few other things like that.
Like stuff like that is fine. It's a bit, but it's nothing
it's a little questionable.
It really didn't make a difference. That fucking game was hard as it is for the first time.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's a bit if it's like you're getting a slight.
I think it's the principle rather than what it actually does, because it's kind of like what.
Yeah, well, but then you got stuff
hold
like,
on.
Say,
with that, then what? All right, well, what if there's pre-order DLC? Would you rather take the fucking one that's a pay to win or the one that just gives you a skin? Because that's a different thing entirely there, Ted.
I'd rather have the skin, to be honest.
I'd rather have the cosmetic options.
Yeah, that's my point.
The pay-to-win option.
It's really not. It really. What you said when you said it doesn't matter what it gives you.
What I'm meaning is the whole. If they're incentivizing, like, if the reason you're pre-ordering it not because you really want the game, you should not pre-order.
Pre-orders are just perks for me. If they're like, hey, if you feel like you want to support the game enough, like it's a gamble, like it with everything.
Like, I'm be honest. Go on.
All right, so I pre-ordered Resident Evil games because I like Resident Evil, and well, sometimes I like the stuff that they're offering. If they don't offer something that I don't really want, then I'm not gonna fucking do it. But pre-orders are more for supporting it and believing in the game. Hopefully, it comes out well, and if you really want that item that they're giving away, only for that, which it should be. I mean, it's a good incentive. Otherwise, you're gonna be pissed later. Like, okay, well, I paid more for this just so these fuckers that waited can get that.
Usually, pre-ordering is cheaper than buying it.
Not.
Well, here's the thing.
Depends on the circumstances, dude.
When it comes to
the circumstances.
When it comes to pre-ordering, the consumer has to recognize they're paying for something that may not progress any further. Case in point, Steam Early Access. We all saw how what kind of problems that thing produced. As much good as it could do, and I support it. Damn, there's some people who just abuse the fuck out of that system. Greenlight especially. Just
well, Greenlight's gone now.
Hell. Well, I'm saying, I'm bringing back a brief history lesson. It's got those who abuse the system, and it's so easy just to get some quick cash and then abandon the project. Because what are the people going to do? They can't do nothing about it once they've invested their money into the game. Because you did promise them nothing beyond that point. Or buying into that right there, and that's it.
And the sad thing about the whole early access thing is those people who abuse it makes it hard for other people. I mean, for example, actually one very good example is A Folk's Tale, a game I really enjoy. That game being in early access for so long because it has one person working on it and he got a very ambitious project, but because he's been working on it so long, people are saying, oh, he ran off with the money, oh, he's fucking around with it. No, he's taking his time to trying to improve everything. It's only one man working on it. And it's and then you got games like, you're gonna say this, DayZ. Fucking DayZ done fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's dead.
It's
that thing is, and it's still in early access.
Hey, Marie.
Speaking of heads that leave their babies, the guy, I don't know his name, but the guy who made Oculus, he's out. He left to Oculus.
What?
Recently. Yeah, I didn't read the full story, but he's completely gone from the picture. I think he just dipped and ran.
I mean,
I think
I don't know.
Like with pre-orders and stuff like that, it should come down to the reason you should pre-order the game if you want the game and you should support it fully. If you pre-order a game just for the extra bonuses, I don't think you should be pre-ordering it full stop. Because
well, no, I mean. Like I said, I mean, if you already got a good product, you're fine with, go ahead and forwarding the cash for it, and they want to offer you some incentive for doing so, that's fine, that's fair.
Okay, yeah, that's
you get what you paid for, and they want to give you something for go ahead and paying the bill. That's fine. That's where they give you bullshit rewards trying to, cover up for the fact that they have a shite game. That's a problem. I'd rather want a game I have to wait for and buy regularly than pre-order just to get some goodies to mask up the shit taste. I don't like that. It's horrible business.
Like, for one thing, I'm a guy who will buy anything from Rockitech promote, namely the Warrior series, but I would never pre-order them because holy shit, that could be bad. But I wouldn't buy it anyway because I love those games to begin with. I just don't really love them, and I don't know why I love them. Because on every single purpose, I should hate them.
Pretty satisfying.
Yeah,
just a lot of things dying, and the
endless series I'm gonna always pre-order. It's when they fuck up that one big time I start to go worry. But it hasn't got to that point yet.
But moving on to a different kind of pre-order, or at least just something with early access. Long-term projects. Let's use Star Citizen as a prime example. This is a scary thing because you don't know if your investment's going to pay off at all, and it's so ambitious and it's going to take such a while to get it done. We'll probably forget about it fucking a year or two down the road, and it fucking comes out or it doesn't, and you just lost your money. What do you guys takes on that?
That in my opinion may be a very bad gamble, or a very long fucking shoot.
It is a very long shoot considering, I'm the one who got all three of you.
Yeah, I'm not denying or saying anything that. I'm just stating it's a long fucking shoot.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect example to go off of because we all know it.
It's the perfect example. I mean, this being back when this is the big Kickstarter thing, and it's still nowhere near done. And
it has some updates though. Got it through my email. I mean, it gets updates.
Yeah, it gets updates. I'm getting updates as well. I just hope it is worth it at the end. But ultimately, I am actually separating myself from trying to play it for the sole reason. This is something I discovered, and I'm going to bring early access to this. I'm going to take Starbound for example, because this is another game I got all three of you on this.
Yep.
I played so much Starbound during early access. The game came out fully first release. I didn't play that much. I felt burnt out because I played so much. That is why I want to stop trying to play games in early access. I mean, there is something I'm going to keep playing every now and then, like Endless Space 2. That's only in early access. The reason I haven't got it yet is because I know I will fucking play the shit out of it, and then when the full game comes out, I'm going to be bored. I don't want that to happen.
Because it's easy to fall in love with the idea. The universe and the things they're doing, and it's pretty to see it change over time. But I mean, it might be a little redundant or silly to say, but yeah, you can get burnt out on what little they have to offer at the time. Yeah, there's no fucking shit. They have very little to offer at the time. But yeah,
it's that kind of whole affair, and it's also why I stopped doing Kickstarters as well, because most Kickstarters you're going to get a demo from it. That's what people do for the Kickstarter to get along the
God,
development line and
yeah.
whatnot.
We need to see a return of fucking demos. We do.
Oh yeah, demos. I wish,
Especially on Steam. Where the hell have they gone?
yeah. This is things.
That's why I'm grateful Resident Evil 7 put a demo on there. Or Capcom put it on.
I like that.
for
I like
Resident
that
Evil
kind
7.
of shit.
I am actually glad, and I would give Capcom mega props for that, especially since they kept updating the demo. That's the biggest point I want to stress in this. Like, they updated that demo, what, 3 or 4 times, Richard?
3 times,
You
I
know?
wanna say?
Yeah, it's like, they kept updating it, and then they made the demo... It's amazing what they did with that, and then... Okay, so this is when Shock gets in his little, actually why I don't like the game kind of thing. He disliked the fact that the demo part was in the game. Like, that first beginning part was straight up from the game, and I'm like, okay, I don't mind that.
Why
The reason
wouldn't
I
you
don't-
want that? That's
the
exactly
reason-
what is going to be in the
The
game.
reason why Shock didn't like it because he felt he was lied to. Because the developer said this had nothing to do with the game. And
That would be true
That was true. It was
if
true
they
in
didn't
te-
express that it wasn't going to be in the game. If they didn't tell you right away, yeah, he'd be right.
That's what they said. They said in the first demo that this is just like a tech demo kind of thing for the game.
I
This is
know.
how the game is going to be.
This
But
is
they
showing
did-
a basis of what we can do thus far.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what we have
but they
done thus
expressed that
far.
information beforehand, before the game came out.
Yeah, and then when the demo happened, and then I personally don't mind it because the reason is exactly what Markiplier said when the Marco went through it. It's like, oh my god, I knew this. I'm getting excited now. It's like, oh hey, I played the demo. I know where things are. I'm getting even more excited. I'm getting more invested. And then you find out that the people who were in the demo are actually in the story still, and you get even more excited.
Yeah, I
That's
think the
what
way they
Markiplier
did
was
it is
experiencing.
fine.
And that was, I think, what you experienced as well, Rich, because I imagine you played the shit out of the demo as
Well,
well.
dude, it's in the channel. Mike was
I
in it
know.
for like a few. I got scared shitless in the beginning.
Yeah,
and
he
then-
even got me into it, just before the thing actually
Like,
came out.
I remember that
will
live
admit,
stream.
I actually separated myself from it purely because of the fact, like, I admit I went in the elitist route and said, first person, this is not Resident Evil,
Dude, when Not a Hero DLC comes,
Because you-
I'm waiing for it to come, but I'm gonna stream that whole shit start to
I am
finish.
so fucking glad I am wrong. Which is
Yeah.
something
I-
weird. It's weird to hear that from an arrogant person like myself. I love it when I'm wrong about games. Unless unless it's wrong for bad reason.
Yeah.
Like if I want a game to be good and I'm
That's-
wrong, that's yeah.
That's two things I think that are pretty big when it comes to games is developer transparency and consumer responsibility. I know there's some circumstances where, there could be language barriers and problems with fully articulating what you have to offer to the to consumers, but in the end it comes down to the consumer themselves whether or not they have to assess the situation and see if it's worthy of their investment, because honestly you're almost putting stocks here and you're playing with the market and you just have to assess it if it's worthy or not, or if it's going to pay off or it's going to bust on you.
Putting all your chips on one horse.
Yeah, it better
All
be
the
a
eggs
damn
in one
fine
basket
horse.
kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Gotta be
Honestly,
rolling.
with me,
I mean,
if people are going to try and sell me a pre-order of a game that I might like or they might think I might like, I'm going to be pretty much wanting to say,
Shadow War.
yes, basically with that one, what my expectation is, bare minimum, Shadow of Mordor. Bare minimum.
You already put the most expensive one in your playlist thing, just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm expecting bare minimum that game. That is the
Why do you
bare
do this?
minimum. I'm
Why do
expecting
you do
more
this?
than it, but
Why do you do this? You're being the pre-order.
but I am
Anyway.
demanding at least don't treat me like a fucking idiot. Do not do that.
I think the NIGHTBOT's furious.
Yeah,
not quite. He ain't
Yeah,
told me
I've
to
been
go yet.
treated like a moron far too many times. It pisses me off.
I'm be honest with the whole pre-order thing. There's a right way to do it. There's also a bad way to do it. But more, it's like 9 times out of 10 or something like that, they're doing it the wrong way. It's very rarely you see it done the right way, and that's what concerns me the most. Because in my mindset, and I'm yes, Richard, I know I am viewing this as the consumer side, because that's what, at the end of the day, that's what I am. I am a consumer. I am not a developer yet. I am a consumer, so I'm going to have my consumer mindset. In my mind, they already ran off with my money. They already got the money and said, haha, sucker, we're going to give you a shit game. Off we go. That's what's in my mindset going on.
I definitely don't want...
hey, Secret.
Welcome.
Welcome to the podcast. For those who don't know who he is, he's a new person we've met, and we like him so far.
Yeah, so far so good. Sorry about leaving randomly and popping in randomly.
His
but,
mic is shit, but he has a hell of a personality.
And doggos, apparently.
Oh, yeah, and doggos.
Doggos!
We have Matt with doggos, now we've got Sheikah with doggos, all the fucking doggos, holy shit.
Hey, at least my dogs are most of the time quiet.
Bullshit!
I've got 5 of them.
Jesus.
Nice.
Well, tell him to shut the hell up!
One of them, actually, surprisingly enough, isn't mine.
No,
we're just watching it for somebody for a week. You know, we stole somebody else's dog for a week. No, I'm just kidding.
So just to get Sheikah into up to date, we're talking about AAA development and indie game development, and we kind of veered off into pre-orders.
That's fine.
Which is still a good extension. It's a business model.
Started on pre-orders. Okay. Do you know anything about curated packages?
Curated
Lord,
packages.
this sounds interesting and familiar, yet I can't remember anything about it.
Are you talking about when the curators get those things for free?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what's funny though?
What?
90% of the stuff they get, they don't want.
Oh,
Makes
for
sense.
sure. Man, that's because they want the people to, like, say if they send it to us, they want us to fucking make a review on it or like a first impression video, and it's advertisement. It's basically free advertisement for the price of a video game.
That's pretty much pretty much it. It's about $30,000 boiled down to about $100.
Yeah, I would take that deal more anyway, because people on YouTube are way better at advertising than
I'll be
fucking
honest,
media.
I am actually fine with that stuff. I am fine with that, as long as the person in question doing the advertisement knows what's actually going on, and is transparent about it.
You know, it's funny.
I don't want to see a lot of bullshit happening again.
Yeah, I'll actually list off a couple of YouTubers, just off the top of my head, that are actually really good at doing curated content. Markiplier, for one, oddly enough. Jacksepticeye, which a lot of people might know of. And then a couple of lesser known YouTubers. Ashen, for example, he does a lot of review content about various, for lack of a better word, cooked, or essentially stuff that you find in like Poundland, which is like the British equivalent of a Dollar Tree or something like that. And then you've got Nerd Cube.
I still keep forgetting you know more British things than most Americans do.
Is that really a thing?
I do.
Poundland?
There's Poundland.
Everything is literally £1.
That's what it was called. I was trying to figure out what he said, but you just said it for me. It's Poundland?
There's also Pound something else. Trust me, I hate the name. It's like, oh god. Yeah. Pound World, Pound World is a shit play. Do not go to Pound World. Dude, if you are British, do not go to Pound World. They are cunts. But seriously.
Yeah, you got Pound World and Poundland. You want to go anywhere, go to Poundland. Pound World, I will say, if you want to find cheap, nonchalant stuff, yeah, go to Pound World. But if you
expect people there to be complete twats to you.
Well, to be fair, they at least 1,000 times a day get asked, how much is this? How much is that? When everything is a pound. You'd be a right jackass too if you did that. If that happened to you.
Good point. Good point, actually. Considering I have worked in retail before, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, speaking of British things, I think I'd like to do stop for a little commercial. and I'd like to show you guys something. Now this picture is brought to you by NIGHTBOT. Remember, Rockitech is selling NIGHTBOT, so get your NIGHTBOT today for all your special needs.
LOL.
This is our very first fan art. This is our very first fan art from me, the captain, and it's about Kane. IR Kane, IR
Nice.
fuckboy.
Tort.
So remember, buy your NIGHTBOTs today, people.
I don't get the tort part. I actually need some.
Because you're always torting.
That's no. Just watch the video.
Oh yeah, watch
Dirty
the
Lord.
the mini monthly.
Can I get context of link, please?
So if you'd like to see your fan art on the
pod, small. It's done every month.
Yeah,
I gave it away, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Mini monthly episode 3.
You
Watch
didn't.
it.
You put out.
Anyway,
Okay.
if you want to see your fan arts on the podcast, then be sure to submit them. I don't fucking care. Tweet it at me or fucking put it on Reddit. But I like to start this kind of thing on the podcast where we just make fun of people. First one is Kane, because he's a fuckboy. Brought to you by NIGHTBOT.
Yeah, that just needs like a gerbil.
And love after love. Well,
I forget what I was going to say about pre-orders now, the last part, but that's okay. It's kind of just gone away now.
Oh, speaking of pre-orders, besides the curator shit, seriously, if you pre-order a video game, make sure you do so at least 3 months in advance, because otherwise, you're lucky if you get a copy on time.
oh yeah, for sure. That's why I like digital now, because I don't have to wait for like the next day, because I want it now.
Exactly, that's why I like Blizzard. They do everything digital. Not sponsored by Blizzard.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
Things.
Up in the anus, things up in the ear.
Oh, you want to talk about things up in the air? Just go to Pink World. I mean, what? I didn't say that.
Oh, God.
Speaking of pink things and other things, let's move on from that pre-order topic. I've got some good news for all you Invader Zim folk out there. Can you feel it, Ted? Guess what?
The rage.
Feel it.
Invader Zim is returning.
Yes!
I know it's not video game related, but I was just looking through my Twitter, and apparently he is returning to Nickelodeon. I don't know too
You know
much.
why he left in the first place, right?
Nope, I never really saw the show except for maybe 2 episodes.
Okay, I can actually explain this. In,
I would
way
love
back,
to because I enjoyed it.
Let's see. I'll look at some news.
There's a couple of things that you got to know. Well, first and foremost, the animation budget for its time was surprisingly high, and Nickelodeon didn't feel like paying it. Not to mention the original target audience wasn't the one watching it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
the adults, and as a result, a program intended for kids on a kids network wound up becoming for adults on a kids network.
So this is actually not a revival of a TV show. It's going to be a a movie, an animated
Yeah,
movie.
that was the fact was, way back when, they were originally going to do an Invaders Zim movie to just kind of sum up and wrap everything up. But they never did.
Well, now they got it.
Yeah, and it was for the first reason that I said, the animation budget was just too high for the time.
Well,
but
now-
now Nickelodeon's got so much 3D and, you know,
That's got to be exciting for the voice
they can
actors.
afford it.
I know if I loved voice acting
Oh, yeah.
a character that came back, fuck yeah,
Samurai
I would.
Jack.
Samurai Jack especially.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That moment when you
let's
actually
just
join
hope
fan
they
art
go
right
the
now
Samurai
to
Jack
be a
route and-
dick.
Yeah. You know what? Let's just hope though, when they do revive it, that they don't go the Powerpuff route. They instead go the Samurai
Oh,
Jack.
God.
I
route.
hope
Make it
not.
good.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, Shock has a fucking rant about that on his stream, and I ranted with him because that is ridiculous. They took away the best character in fucking Powerpuff Girls. Fucking him.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget, they took the actual base concept of Powerpuff Girls, which was blood, guts, and violence from 3 cute little girls, and turned it into What's their lives behind the scenes like? I don't give a shit. I want to see blood, guts, and violence.
They turned
Thank you
it
very
into
much.
a slice of life shit.
It's the same thing about with the Teen
Exactly.
Titans now.
It's like Golden. They might as well call it Golden Girls, the remake.
They're making Teen Titans go. I watch that show sometimes because when I wake up, Adult Swim turns into Cartoon Network.
okay,
It's
the,
all just a
Teen
bunch of
Titans
fucking
Go,
songs now.
Literally, it's just they did it just to laugh at themselves. I mean, come on, that shit's funny as hell.
I will say though,
Stupid,
I will
but
say Teen Titans Go is stupid but funny. So is a lot of what happens in Powerpuff Girls.
Sometimes
But
there's
I
a
will
lot of
say-
stuff I feel like, okay, what the fuck is this? Are you? Who is this for?
Most of the time,
Trash.
all
It's
I
like,
got,
who can this? Can't you make this same shit with some other characters?
Okay, I'll give you 3 shows that give stupid a good name.
Totally Spies.
First off, Adventure Time.
I don't like Adventure Time.
I never really
never
saw
liked-
Adventure
I
Time.
never liked Adventure Time. I don't get why.
It's because you don't really see the underlying story. There really is. Just
I love
actually
Gravity
really
Tales.
interesting. If you...
I have people heard that it is compared to Gravity Falls, I mean, and I love
That-
Gravity Falls.
Yeah, and there's a second one. It was Gravity Falls. It gave stupid a good name because there was a lot of stupid shit that happened in it,
So right,
but it was all relative.
The biggest reason why people love Gravity Falls was purely because of the whole Illuminati bullshit with it. The amount
All
of
the mystery
fucking-
and the
all
codes and whatnot. He
all
literally
the-
littered that shit with it.
Yeah, like they have to the base content, which is for kids. It's kids. There is some adult jokes as well. There is some fun as well, and then the end of part as well. There's so many subliminal messages. It got lots of attention. Like there's fucking giant ass amount of fucking forums about this. Admittedly, I got dragged into this as well because I enjoyed it. Like, oh the hell, this is
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, if I recall right on hearing this, some of the episodes actually gave you spoilers for newer or some of the upcoming episodes.
Yeah, that was
With
the idea.
various clues within the things, like in the journal or something else.
And then you got a third one, which is kind of on the cusp in my opinion, but that's just me. Regular show. That was an amazing show for its time.
Yeah, I have to agree. That was good, but at the same time, stupid. It's stupid as fucking hell. I mean,
Exactly.
God.
It was stupid, but it was good. It gave stupid a good name.
yes, I know.
It's one of the very.
I legitimately can't believe I'm still doing this, by the way.
What are you doing?
Making gay porn of Richard and Ted.
Everybody wants to see that.
Yeah, I am fucking uploading this, by the way. You don't sure. I'm gonna put it on Facebook as well.
You could do that later.
No.
One for now. I don't want to oversaturate with gayness.
Giggity. Alright.
Just think of a bearded lumberjack farmer and a strapping young captain. There you go.
No, I'm sorry. I'm making Ted
Oh,
be
that-
honest for this reason.
Oh, that's nasty.
All right. Well, next up, since we're at 55 minutes, we're starting to wrap up our podcast. We all know what's up next, boys. It's upcoming games.
Woo!
So let's see what we've got here. Not too many games. Let's see. Past games have come, actually. Lego City Undercover came out April 4th. Persona 5 came out April 4th for the PS4. That's got a 94 currently. Thimbleweed Park, that came out March 30th. And Dark Souls 3, Ring City, March 28th. Ring City is, I don't know if this is the score for the DLC or the game, but it says it's an 82 for both PS4 and PC, Ted.
Say that again?
Xbox One to be determined. Now, upcoming games. We've got one
okay, fuck me
only. Week of what?
I said say it again because I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I said it's Xbox One is to be determined.
What is?
The score for the Ring City.
Okay, cool. Woo!
So let's see, week of April 10th to the 16th, which is next week. Yeah, next week. We've got Yooka-Laylee, April 11th, and it's
I
not.
actually want again to fail.
It's
because I'm a
not.
dick.
getting some good reviews. It's currently sitting at a 67 PS4, 72 PC, 73 Xbox One.
Back him.
God damn. I don't even know what this game is about.
It's basically Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I know. Is that snake one? Or is this something else that I'm thinking of?
It's the one with
If you're thinking
the,
of, nah, you know, every time I hear that, I just think of Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear! Let's see, weekend of April 17th to the 23rd, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what? Let me finish this. Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, Episode 1, Tangled Up in Blue. That's in April 18th.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to that.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Since that was a little short, I'm going to go a little past that. April 24th to the 30th, we've got Dragon Quest Heroes 2, April 25th. Outlast 2, April 25th. That Outlast 2 didn't come out yet?
Yeah, but it will.
I could have sworn it already came out.
No, I know it didn't because I would have seen Jacksepticeye playing it if it had.
Probably.
This is
Puyo
not your
Puyo
first time doing
Tetris. April 25th.
Do you not see my previous artwork?
Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 on April 25th. I played Sniper Ghost Warrior. It wasn't too terrible. The PS2 one I played, I think. No, it was PC. Yeah, because I did on
just,
Steam.
You know, when I get bored and I draw on Paint, it's yeah.
Siberia 3, April 25th. Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 3. PC. You can see the bias here, folks. You can hear the bias. Little Nightmares, April 28th, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Nintendo Switch. I'm glad they're getting a Mario Kart for that console. I don't know what the deluxe part is going to mean, but hopefully it goes well for them. And that's it for upcoming games. Final thoughts. Final thoughts, folks. We've got 4 minutes left.
What you want to talk about?
There you go,
Talk
Ted,
about
the
any
last
fucking
thing
thing.
I did before
Let's do
I
a little bit of
stopped
Rockitech
drawing
news.
because I was bored.
So, like I said, Mini Monthlies episode 3 came out. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check that out. The next one will come out this late April, even though I uploaded episode 3 in April. I will be looking possibly to getting some more voice actors for this one. Depends. We also need to do Rainbow Six Siege, guys, for a skit. I'm not going to say anything else. Tea Room. When are we doing Tea Room?
Whenever everyone gets on and I can actually get fucking time to do it.
All right, well, that's
actually have been-
currently
actually have
TBD.
Yeah.
For
I wanted to do it within this week. I don't know everyone's time schedule, but I do know I actually finally got the subject, so yeah.
Well, we'll look at that. That'll be on Kane's channel. We've got this Sunday, hopefully, if nothing bad goes on, guys. If you enjoy D&D, I will be doing a I will be the Dungeon Master. And these fine folks will be my subjects. At least the ones joining, anyway. There's at least 6 people that are going to be playing.
Yeah, that's why I was reluctant to have Sheikah join. It's like, there's already a lot of people here.
That's fine.
We don't want to overfill it with people.
No, that's fine. It helps
Fair
him.
enough.
He can make a character. We'll give him all that stuff if he wants to play with us.
Like, if you want to join and no one else don't mind,
Because some of the people we have are just drop-ins, drop-outs.
Yeah, I'll have to know. I'll have a time specifically because, like I said, college life and all that shit.
Well, it'll be like I don't know. By the way the looks things, all our schedules are out of the fucking whack. So we'll see how it goes.
Fair
For
enough.
sure, the beginning, April 9th, Sunday. We're looking at 2 to 3 my time Pacific.
That's my time, so perfect.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at least for everybody to be on. We'll take it from there. If you wanna.
Yeah, because I have church on Sundays.
Yeah.
Fucking religious.
No, actually,
Let's not start that shit, Kane. We got an atheist here.
Anti-religious, get it right.
Yeah, I know.
And,
But,
yeah, there's a way different because atheist is just against religion. He's just anti. he's just anti-religious in
He's
general.
just
He doesn't even like atheists.
Yeah, I guess so.
There is only one
he doesn't
true
like
god.
people.
No, he's just a dick.
There's 4 true gods. You got Korn, Slanesh, Zinc, and of course Nurgle.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Papa Nurgle.
if you want to get
embrace Papa
notifications or just don't want that much, we do have a Discord. We do have a Twitter. I don't really use the Rockitech Twitter much, but I do use mine. That's at RCHY221. You can see on the bottom left. And we do have a Reddit. If you want, you guys can post the fan art on the Reddit. Or just fucking send me a link, like I said on Twitter. That works too. Show us your shit. Show us what you got.
Show us what you got.
I don't think that. I think that's it. Maybe I'll make a little announcement video for
Dark
the
Souls?
D&D just because. So, for those still wanting to see us during the
Dark
live
Souls?
stream, I will stop
Dark
the live
Souls?
stream now. Shut up. Stop
Dark
the live
Souls?
stream now. And in about 10 minutes, I will be live streaming
Playing
again.
Dark Souls.
I gotta play Dota with Michael real quick. It's only 5. We'll do like 2 matches, and then I'll play with you.
It's only 5. It's already 8:40.
Fine. We'll see how it goes. So,
No, it's fine. I understand.
5:41.
anyway, 10 minutes, guys. Me and Michael are gonna be doing Dota match, and yeah,
He's gonna wallow in shame and cry.
yeah,
That's
he is
okay, though.
because he's a little bitch.
I will laugh if I get to finish this. Really, I'm actually really close to finishing.
So,
this,
with that
I'm not
said,
even
I hope you guys liked the podcast. I'd like to thank my ever faithful crew, and maybe in addition to the Rockitech, who knows? We've got Vomited. Woo! We've got NIGHTBOT.
Yep.
We've got Lord Von Kane.
You're all
Shut up!
fucking gay.
And called that shit. And we've got
Fucking homosexual piece of shit.
Seeker.
Seeker.
Why don't you go ahead and give us a Leroy there, buddy?
Fuck! What?
Never mind. And you also have the captain here.
He's also a big fuck.
I'd like to thank you all for joining us on this episode of the Rocket Lounge podcast, episode 6. And yeah, 10 minutes, we will be back up. So stick around. Kick your feet up. We'll see what happens. So let me put this Rocketech thing. Yeah. We love you all. I don't know
Do
what
we?
else to say. I'm just making
Yeah,
sure
we
this
do.
is going.
I was just playing to see if you were
Like
paying
I said,
attention.
10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. We'll be back on. Goodbye.
Oh yeah? What if I start counting that?
Fuck you.